All right, Lime Green Nation. It's your, I don't want to say coach, but the person in charge, responsible, I guess, if you will. It's Kevin, welcoming you to episode 3 of the Limelight. Hopefully, now the weekly version as opposed to the month to month and then a 4 month lull. Uh, Sadly, riding solo today. Couldn't get Jeremy on the horn, but it's okay. It'll just be a quick little episode today, kind of recapping the game on Thursday, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for every week now. Just a little recap. I know that tensions and emotions get kind of high during the game, so you give it a couple of days and kind of review and talk about what you'd like. I don't want to talk too much about what I didn't like because we all know the game wasn't good. You know, it is what it is. We're just there for fun. So just gonna talk about what I did like. So let's just start off with Brent starting the season off with a double. It's good hustle out of Brent in that first inning. Sadly, that was our only hit of the first inning. My favorite thing of the entire game was Jeremy's play trying to involve the women on the team because Jeremy tries to be too fulsome sometimes. I know, everyone wants to be the MVP of our team. It's not a real big thing, guys. It's cool to be the MVP, I guess, but don't get too excited over it. It's MVP of Lime Green. Let's be honest. But anyway, so Jeremy tries to be too fulsome sometimes and wants to make the play himself. And he's very good at it. He fields the ball cleanly, runs over to second, throws the ball to first base, done deal. But I was very proud of him in that Kathy was covering second base, and Jeremy would try to get the ball to her. Sadly, she didn't make every play, but that's okay. My understanding is that she's not a natural second baseman, so she's learning. And Jeremy was trying. He did what he could. And I like that. I think that's a real positive, and I want to see more of that going forward. He had a nice play, backhand glove style, deep in the hole at short. And when I saw this play, I was like, oh my God, here we go. This is going into the woods. Because let's be honest, Jeremy throws a lot of balls into the woods. And he fired a missile. Well, it looked like a missile from his arm, but then it looked softer than a Charmin by the time that Amanda caught it. It was right in her wheelhouse, right in her glove. Got the person out of first base. Good play all around. Getting the ladies involved. I like it. I want to see more of that. Speaking of the ladies, first of all, it's awesome to have Janet back full time. I think it's no secret that her and I are close friends. And last year kind of sucked because she broke her arm, and she was getting married, and that's very stressful. And she had another wedding that was draining the life out of her that she was involved in. So it was not a good year for her last year, and it upset me. I was sad, and I wanted her back, but she's back. It makes me happy. She kind of sucked a little bit. She knows it. No, I'm just messing. Well, she won't listen to this anyway, so I can talk as much crap as I want about her. It's good, but what I really liked was seeing Amanda and Kathy back, because it just means we didn't scare them away. I think it's no secret that Lime Green doesn't have the best track record when it comes to holding on to the ladies. We've had my wife Amy, who's injured, Becky we had for a long time, but she's hurt too. So it's been a struggle for the last couple of years to get a couple girls that are routinely going to show up. They still don't have what I would call a full season under their belt because they didn't play every game last year, but they're committed. They committed to the season, and we didn't scare them away, so that's good. And I liked too, while being on the sideline, just seeing how integrated they are and how fully entrenched now into the lime green culture, I guess, if you want to call it or something, were like, they're friends with Bobby and Brent, but they didn't just stay by Bobby and Brent's side. I saw them talking to Janet. I saw them talking to Colin and Jeremy and Matt and even myself, because we all know that I get a little focused during the games, about the game, so I don't talk to too many people. That's what Janet's for me. But it's good. I think we're building a stronger team, a more together team, and in the coming weeks we'll have Allison back. Allison's been with us for the last couple of years, not a full season, but she has some classes to finish up with, and then she'll be with us. Sarah will fill in for us when she can, because as we saw on Thursday, you could never have too many ladies. And Beth, who filled in for a few games for us last season, I think she even played the tournament too. I could be wrong. She is paid and committed, so we have a decent roster of girls or ladies or women. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call you guys. Sorry, but we have some. Hopefully, we can go through the season without having to struggle to find women like we've had in the past, and like we had on Thursday. It was just a freak injury, fluke thing. So I'm really excited about that. I like Bobby's pitching. There was a mound on the field, something that he wasn't used to. We didn't know that was going to be there, so that does take some getting used to. So Bobby pitched as best he could. He fielded his position very well. If you watch the video, or if you have or haven't, I don't know, I think he made the last 3 outs of the bottom of the 6th inning by himself. Well, not by himself, but like he assisted in all those plays. So he fielded well, especially that play. Oh my God! From my vantage point, because I was off to the side there, and I had the umpire Tommy in front of me. I swear to you that it looked like Bobby had willed the ball through that girl's body because of where Matt's glove was in relation to where Bobby was on the field. It didn't look like there was any way that Bobby could have gotten this ball around this woman to tag her in the chest. But upon further review and slow motion and all that goodness, and thank God the camera was at a different angle, I saw now the play, but it was good timing on that play, and just, it's cool. It's good play, and very excited about that. So like I said, Brent had a leadoff double to get us going. It's a shame we just couldn't get him around. We couldn't get much in terms of hitting early in that game. Actually, you know what? I'll use this opportunity then to be humble, Kevin, because we all know I'm the most humble person on the face of this earth. We had 0 runs going up during my first at-bat. Being the person that I am, I knew that I would just, casually get on base, just mosey on to first. I was a little tired. Sorry, I had to play the night before. I knew my back was kind of hurting. So I knew if I got on first base, I would definitely need a runner. Now, a lot of you know that in previous years, I wouldn't take a runner. I'm too boneheaded. But I knew that there was no way that I could run the bases, especially knowing that Bobby would be up soon, and I'm sure Bobby would get a hold of something. And I knew Adam was the last guy out. Adam's a phenomenal athlete. He does so many things, bikes, marathons. So I knew that Adam would be a good choice to run for me. And it paid off because during Bobby's at-bat, he got a hold of one and got an inside the park home run. Let's be honest, if I was still on first base, I would have only gotten to second. Bobby would only gotten to first. I'm that slow. But because of my genius, my softball IQ, my just all-around general awesomeness, I let Adam run for me. And Bobby got himself an inside the park home run. And that run, if I did keep actual stats, is credited to me. So I am the first run of the season. You're welcome. And it was one of four. Sadly, we can only muster up 4 runs, but hey, it's the first game. Purple's a tough team, and we'll bounce back. Matt Banky is such an unsung hero. He's your reigning MVP. I know we talked about that a few minutes ago. Matt's solid. He was part of that catch that I was talking about with Bobby at home plate. If he wasn't in position, or if he didn't have the heads up to catch the ball, that wasn't an out. Matt gets on base, so it's not much more I can ask of him there. Adam, again, he's just doing me a solid. I know catching isn't glamorous. Try to get him into the field as much as I can. I know he wants to catch. Just Thursday wasn't a good overall day, so it's not like I could do a lot for him. But, Adam, the games will be there where we can get you to do some more stuff for us. And a thank you to that girl, Journey, who I just met for the first time. Friend of Bobby's, I believe. And thanks for filling in for us. We really needed that, especially considering they only have 3 girls. And, let me apologize to you guys. I'm just way too nice. And, yeah, I made them play with only 3 fielders or whatever. And I could have made them take the out whenever the 4th girl came up. But I just get this mentality sometimes where I'm just like, you know what? Let's just beat them on the field. I like to say that I'd like to cheat to win all the time, and when we play little board games or pool or whatever, I do cheat a lot. But for some reason, when it comes to like a straight up legitimate competition, I just want to beat people straight up to show them I can do it. And I really cheated you guys by not taking that 4th out, and that's my fault, and I'm sorry about that. And hopefully, I hope that it would be presented to us again. I hope the other teams can find women, but if it's presented to us again, I will make sure that we make them take the out every fourth batter. Earlier today on social media, I asked you guys for your requests, or not requests, but what you guys liked about the game, and Colin was impressed with his own triple. So, shout out to Colin. It was an impressive triple. Good for you, buddy. Glad you could nail it. Amanda was very impressed and very excited about Gigi's high fives. And, oh my God, Bobby. Gigi is super cute. Thank you for bringing her to the game, because she gave us that new team motto, hit the ball. So simple that even a baby knows, just hit the ball. That's all you got to do. She was a breath of fresh air at the game. Everyone seemed to be excited or just happy to see her and have her around. And that's what Lime Green is supposed to be, family. I consider you guys family. Even Brent, he's like a long cousin somewhere, I don't know, but he's family somehow. Just kidding, Brent, I love you. And, it's just nice to see the next generation. I haven't brought my kids out in a while. Very, very sheltered. No, Amy works a lot now, and my sister does a tremendous job looking after them when I can't, and it leaves me some free time to hang out with you guys. So my kids will be out there, and you got Gigi's out there, and Colin has his children, and hopefully they can make it out to the game soon. And it's just nice to see the next generation of Lime Green in the next what is that? Jeez, how old is Olivia now? Oh, that's right, she's 5. So the next 13 to 17 years, we'll have a new generation. Whether or not my body holds up long enough for that, it's a whole different story. I'm so old and out of shape. But think that's a good place to end it. Again, no negatives, just all positive. It's just it's just good to see everyone again. It's good to be back on the field. We got 12 more games to go, and after that, this tournament. It doesn't matter what the hell position we're in. We're already in this stupid tournament. Last year, we won 2 games all season, so Lord knows we were in the low end of that bracket, and we still won the 2 games to take us to the winners finals. We played 4 games, so don't worry too much about the record. We're just there to have a good time. We're not professionals, and hey, if you watched the Orioles game last night, even the professionals sometimes can suck it up real bad. So don't if you missed a ball, because I think just about everybody missed something on Thursday. Don't sweat it. It's no big deal. Let's just have a good time. I think again, like, emotions run high during the game, and everyone gets kind of testy if it's not going well. I get. Believe me, I used to be a competitor back in my day before I got old. I know how it gets. But let's just have some fun. That's why I did all that stupid Facebook Live nonsense, and we have all the Instagram pictures and the YouTube channel. And there's too many stuffy teams out there in other leagues, and even within our own league, and I don't want to be that team. So, I know that everyone kind of feels the same way I do. Just want to reiterate it. So I'm going to end it on that. So I don't want to make this too long, and we'll have come on, stupid thing. We'll have Rush play us out. So for Kevin, for Jeremy, who couldn't be here this week, hopefully we'll get him in the next game. It's the Limelight episode 3, and thanks for listening.